Hello, um, my name is Jay, and I want to make a video for Anyame. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. Is that your first name or your last name? One of the people who commented on your video said, "My man Frank." So is that your name, Franklin or Frank? So you tell me what I should call you. Your playing is very nice. It's beautiful. You have a beautiful sound, and it's very musical. It fits in with the keyboard very nicely. And I think you said that you never had a teacher, which is very impressive that you taught yourself to do that. That's really terrific. So if you can get some lessons with a good teacher, then I think you can really do well on the trumpet. So I want to find out some things from you. If you have taken lessons, and what did you study in the lessons? Do you know how to read music? Have you learned about that or taught yourself? Do you have any books? How long have you played the trumpet? How often do you practice it? Do you play it every day? And if you play it every day, how long do you play it for? And also I want you to tell me what you would like to do on the trumpet. Do you want to work on a certain aspect of your trumpet playing? Do you want to learn a certain style of music? Do you want to just improve overall and learn about lots of different things that you can play on the trumpet? So it would be great if we can have an opportunity to talk together, and maybe if you can get a better connection on the internet so we can have a real video call. It didn't seem to work out so well when we tried it before. But it was very helpful that you sent me a video of you playing. It was very short. I wish it was longer so I could see and hear more of you. But that little bit, I observed some things, and hopefully I can be helpful to you. One thing I noticed is that you're not sitting up straight. It looks from the video like you're kind of bent over and maybe you're leaning your arm against your leg. That's not a good idea. When you play the trumpet, make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. Your spine should be fairly straight. You don't want to be tense and uncomfortable. You should be relaxed, but sit up nice and straight. And when you take a breath, draw the breath down low. Really fill up your lungs with air. So think of drawing the breath down low in your body, and your rib cage should expand outward. You have muscles around your ribs that lift your ribs up and out, and that causes the air to go into your lungs. So if you can get a really deep relaxed breath, that makes it possible to control your sound better. And when you inhale and take the breath in, your throat should be open and relaxed. Some teachers say it's like the feeling when you're yawning. So you open your throat and have a very open, relaxed feeling when you breathe in. And then that permits you to get the best sound from the trumpet. Now, one thing that I noticed that is a problem with your playing with the keyboard is that the two instruments were not in tune. And that's very important to get them in tune. On the video, I actually can see which keys the piano player is playing, and it doesn't match up with the correct pitch. I'm not hearing what I should be hearing considering the note he's playing. And the same thing with the fingerings that you're using. In the case of the keyboard, it could be that there's a setting on the keyboard that has changed the pitch from the regular setting, where a C sounds like a C and a D sounds like a D. So you can ask the keyboard player, did he change the tuning of the key? And on the trumpet, it's hard for me to tell from the video. It looked like your tuning slide was way, way out far like this. And you may have done that trying to get in tune with the keyboard. You should never play with it like this. This is just wrong. So if I play some of the notes that you were playing on your video, now if I was playing with the slide way out like I think you were doing. Now if I bring the slide way in, closer to where it belongs, I can play that same melody again. But you can see I'm using a different fingering than you were. Because now I have the slide all the way in, and that's going to sound a lot better. You're not going to get your best tone with the slide way out like that. And there's also something that you can do to adjust your tone so that you get a better quality. Now let's say I play an A. Now while I play that A, I'm going to relax my lip looser and looser so that you can hear the pitch go down. Then I'm going to bring it back up again. See, so I'm controlling the pitch by adjusting my lip. You can try doing that on your trumpet. If that's hard for you to do, you can try that same idea on the mouthpiece. See if you can do that. And that's an excellent thing to practice so you can learn to control the muscles. Now I could also play that same A, and this time instead of relaxing my lip, I'll make it a little bit tighter so that the note goes up in pitch a little bit. Now you can hear when I raise the pitch up, I'm not getting my best sound. And also when I play the A and I let the pitch go down, that's not my best sound either. I want my lip to be just right, not too tight and not too loose. And when I listen to your tone, it sounds like maybe there's a little bit too much tension in your lip. Your lip is a little bit too tight. And because of that, it will make your tone sound a little bit thin and not quite as resonant, not quite as beautiful as it could be. So what I want you to try is just pick any note and hold it out for a long time, and then experiment with relaxing your lip just a little bit and see if you like the sound of the tone better. Any note that you play on the trumpet needs a correct balance between the amount of air that you use and the tension in your lip. So I could play an A with a perfect balance where I have the perfect amount of air and the perfect amount of tension in my lip, then I'll get my best sound. Now, if I'm out of balance and I'm using not quite enough air, and then I compensate for that by tightening my lip in order to hold on to the note. There's not enough air, but I'm using my lip muscle to force that note to come out, then I don't get my best tone. If I relax my lip and it's too loose, and then I'm using too much air to hold up the note because my lip isn't doing enough work, then again, I don't get my best sound, my best tone quality. So you want a balance between how much air you use and how much tension there is in your lip muscle. And very often trumpet players will have too much tension here, so the lips are working harder than they have to. You want the lip to be relaxed enough that it's free to vibrate and make the sound. If your lip is too tense, it prevents it from vibrating and creating the sound. Okay? So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to make the pitch go up and down, and then I'm going to try and find that perfect spot where it's in tune and it's resonant. It has a beautiful, relaxed sound. When you get it in balance, you can hear it. You say, oh, that's the sound that I want. And it can be very helpful to listen to great trumpet players. If you go on YouTube, there's endless videos of great players playing the trumpet. And if you listen to them and try and imitate what you're hearing, that helps you to improve your playing. If you'd like, I can send you a list of some of my favorite trumpet players, and I could even send you links to some videos that I like to watch and listen to, and that might be helpful to you. I took some notes. I want to see if there's anything else that I want to say to you now. Let me just check my notes here. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I think I covered some good ideas for you. And please get back to me. Tell me what you think of this video, and if you have any questions. And maybe you can answer some of the questions that I said for you, concerning what have you done so far on the trumpet? Did you take any lessons, or you just taught yourself? Do you know how to read music? Do you have any books? And do you have goals? What would you like to try to learn how to play on the trumpet? And that's it. So I hope I've helped you, and I look forward to hearing back from you soon. Bye-bye.